Did you know that globally, over 1.3 billion tons of food are wasted every year? That's right. While millions go hungry, a third of all food produced ends up in the trash. If your backyard is bursting with more tomatoes and zucchinis than you know what to do with, stick around. We're about to turn that excess into edible gold. First up, we're tackling the freezer. Freezing isn't just tossing your produce into a bag and hoping for the best. Start by prepping your vegetables. Give them a good wash, then blanch them. A quick dip in boiling water followed by an ice bath. Pat them dry, spread them out on a baking sheet, and freeze. Once frozen solid, transfer them to airtight containers or freezer bags. Label and date them. You're locking in nutrients and flavor, ready to be unleashed in the dead of winter. And trust me, a well-organized freezer is a thing of beauty. Canning isn't just for your granny. It's like bottling sunshine in a jar, ready to brighten up those dreary winter months. First things first, you need the right gear. A large pot with a rack, jars, lids, and rings. Sterilize everything. Boil them for at least 10 minutes to kill any nasty bacteria. Prep your produce. Make sure everything is washed, chopped, and ready to go. Water bath or pressure canning. That depends on what you're preserving. Follow a tested recipe and processing times religiously. You want that satisfying pop of the jar sealing, not a botulism outbreak. Pickling is an age-old method of preserving food that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. It's not just for cucumbers. Think beyond the basics. We can pickle almost anything. From the common to the exotic, the possibilities are endless. Onions, carrots, peppers, even watermelon rind. First, pick your vinegar. This is where the magic begins. White vinegar is your workhorse, reliable and versatile. But don't be afraid to experiment with apple cider, red wine, or rice vinegar. Each brings its own unique flavor profile. Spice things up. Mustard seeds, coriander seeds, peppercorns, dill, garlic. The possibilities are endless. These spices add depth and character to your pickles. The ratio of vinegar to water is crucial. It determines the tanginess and preservation quality of your pickles. The amount of salt, it all plays a crucial role. Salt not only enhances flavor but also helps in the preservation process. Sterilize your jars, lids, and utensils. This step is essential to prevent any unwanted bacteria from spoiling your hard work. Pack your veggies tightly into the jars. The tighter the pack, the better the brine will infuse every piece. Pour the hot brine over them, ensuring every bit is submerged. And seal those jars tight. This locks in the flavors and keeps out any contaminants. When you finally crack open a jar of your homemade pickles, the anticipation will be palpable. The explosion of flavor will be worth every minute of anticipation. Each bite will be a testament to your patience and creativity. Share them with friends and family, and watch as their faces light up with delight. Pickling is not just a method, it's a celebration of flavors. All right, you lot, let's talk jam. There's something magical about transforming fresh, ripe fruit into a jar of sweet, spreadable goodness. It's like capturing a moment of summer and preserving it for those colder months. Choose your fruit. Berries, stone fruits, even citrus fruits. Each brings its own unique flavor and character to the table. Imagine the tartness of raspberries, the sweetness of peaches, or the zing of oranges. Just make sure it's ripe and bursting with flavor. The quality of your fruit will directly impact the taste of your jam, so pick the best you can find. Sugar is essential for preservation and that beautiful glossy texture. It not only sweetens the jam, but also helps to set it and extend its shelf life. Find a recipe you trust and stick to the ratios. Precision is key in jam making. Too much sugar and it might crystallize. Too little and it won't set properly. Pectin is what gives jam its set. It's a natural thickening agent found in many fruits. Some fruits are naturally high in pectin, like apples and citrus fruits, which means they set more easily. Others need a little help. Cooking time is crucial. You need to cook the fruit long enough to release the pectin and achieve the right consistency. The key is to reach the setting point. This is usually around 220 degrees Fahrenheit. A candy thermometer is your best friend here. It ensures you hit that perfect temperature for setting. Ladle your hot jam into sterilized jars, leaving a little headspace. This allows for expansion during the sealing process. Seal them tight and process them in a boiling water bath. This step is crucial for killing any bacteria and ensuring your jam is shelf-stable. The aroma of simmering fruit and sugar is pure heaven. It fills your kitchen with a sweet, inviting scent that promises deliciousness. And that first taste of homemade jam, it's pure bliss. There's nothing quite like the satisfaction of spreading your own creation on a piece of toast and savoring the fruits of your labor. Dehydrating might sound like something out of a science fiction film, but it's actually one of the oldest and simplest methods of preserving food. Choose your dehydrator. For consistent results, I recommend a good quality electric dehydrator. Prep your produce. Wash, slice, and pat dry your fruits and vegetables. Uniformity is key. Arrange your prepped produce in a single layer on the dehydrator trays. Depending on the type of produce and the humidity levels, drying times can vary. Store your dehydrated goodies in airtight containers in a cool, dark place. Dehydrating, it's easy, it's efficient, and it's a great way to preserve your harvest. We're diving into the wonderful world of fermentation. Fermentation is all about harnessing the power of good bacteria. Sterilize everything. Jars, lids, weights, even your hands. The right salt concentration is crucial. Pack your vegetables tightly into your sterilized jars, leaving a little headspace. Submerge those veggies completely in your brine, ensuring there are no air pockets. Weigh those babies down. We want to keep everything submerged beneath the brine to prevent mold growth. Find a cool, dark place to store your fermenting jars, and let those good bacteria work their magic. The moment you crack open a jar of your homemade sauerkraut or kimchi, the aroma will knock your socks off. We're about to elevate your culinary game with the magic of infusions. Choose your base. Extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, and grapeseed oil are all excellent choices. Select your flavor enhancers. Fresh herbs like rosemary, thyme, and oregano are classic choices. Sterilization is key. Clean your jars and lids thoroughly. Gently bruise your herbs or spices to release their fragrant oils. Pack your chosen flavorings into your sterilized jars. Then carefully pour your chosen oil or vinegar over them. Drizzle your infused oils over salads, pasta dishes, or even grilled meats for an explosion of flavor. We're talking bulk cooking today. Assess your bounty. Choose a recipe that heroes those ingredients and get ready to multiply. Soups, sauces, stews. These are your best friends when it comes to bulk cooking. They freeze beautifully and can be easily reheated for a quick and satisfying meal. Don't forget about baking. Muffins, quick breads, and even cookies can be made in large batches and frozen for later. Label everything clearly with the date and contents. Bulk cooking isn't just about saving time, it's about maximizing your resources and minimizing food waste. So you've frozen, canned, pickled, and fermented your way through your harvest. Your pantry is stocked, your freezer is full, and your shelves are lined with jars of preserved goodness. You've done an amazing job preserving the fruits of your labor. But what about that mountain of produce still staring at you from the countertop? The abundance can be overwhelming, and you might be wondering what to do next. Time to share the bounty. Sharing your harvest is a wonderful way to connect with others and spread joy. Friends, family, neighbors, spread the love. Imagine the smiles on their faces when they receive a basket of fresh, homegrown produce. Drop off a basket of fresh produce at their doorstep, or organize a produce swap. A produce swap is a fun and social way to exchange your surplus with others who have different fruits and vegetables to share. Food banks and shelters are always in need of fresh produce. Your donations can make a significant difference in the lives of those who are less fortunate. Donating your excess is a fantastic way to give back to your community and ensure that no food goes to waste. It's a simple act of kindness that can have a profound impact. So there you have it. An array of creative ways to ensure that not a single zucchini goes to waste. By preserving and utilizing your excess harvest, you're not just saving food, you're saving money, reducing your environmental footprint, and perhaps even discovering new favorite foods. If you found any value in this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to Don't Do This Guide for more tips, tricks, and creative solutions to everyday challenges. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy harvesting and preserving. And for God's sake, stop wasting food.